you guess where I'm at? It's 7:35. I think the gates are gonna be locked up pretty soon, so I'm not sure. As usual, how long I want to stay in here. I thought it was gonna be foggy. It was foggy up on the north side. It was really foggy. I come down here and the downtown area, and there's no fog at all. I'm like, wow. I wanted to kind of experience that drive through the cemetery with fog again and see if there was actually, I believe, honestly, one thing I like about the fog is that I think at times, this is just my thinking, that you can probably see a spirit roaming around through the fog. And that's kind of the reason why I race down here. I'm kind of disappointed because I thought it would be foggy. Maybe it's foggier up on top in the third terrace. So we do a quick drive around there. Hello, Katrina. How are you? I was going to go to the Jesuit Cemetery. There's actually two cemeteries over there. There's their section of the graveyard. Oh, God, I hate these bumps. How many people are in here? Nobody knows the trouble I go through. Nobody knows the sorrow. I'm hoping it's a little foggy up here. Just a little bit. See my lights going up and down. My heat finally came back. Hold on, Katrina. Kind of hard to read and drive at the same time. So I'm gonna go up on the third terrace, not the second terrace. Second terrace is to your right. Third terrace, we're gonna go up on the left. I've been noticing a lot of YouTubers numbers. Whoa. I see lights down there. Hold on. Can you guys see that? I saw lights down there. I think I am a little too far up to be casting any reflection off of anything. Might be some ghost hunters in here. Let me pay attention before I hit a tree. Whoa, look how close I came to the wall. Okay, we'll go back around later. Almost hit the dick. There's a light. Can you guys see that? It's like a cell phone light. I'm gonna have to go down there. Probably just do a big loop-de-loop. I forgot what I was saying. I think I was saying something along the lines of the YouTube hunters out here. Ghost hunters. Their numbers are starting to come down. And you would figure this would be the perfect time. As you can see, it snowed. Due to people being in the house, have not much to do. And yeah, like I won't name anybody's channel, but one major channel, one big time channel. This guy, you probably know who it is, but by description. But at one point, he's telling us not to ghost hunt. Now he's ghost hunting again. Another guy, he's known for ghost hunting, but now he's back to Randonautica. Then you have the camping videos. It is really, really weird up here. Are you a mod? Yes, I am. Tell him. There's a light over there. See the red light? This is where we were before. And I kept hearing that crazy scratching noise. And I said to myself, no thank you, because the thing that came to mind was a wild animal. Possible cougar. And I am not fucking around that cat. There's lights over here too. Hold on. It's pretty damn active up here tonight. Oh, there's a car up there. Who's that? Can you guys see that car? Is that the guard? If it was a guard, he would have his lights on. I would think. What time did he? I love the graveyards at nighttime. They are so quiet. He's just sitting there. Look. Here he comes. If it's the guard, that show will be ending. I think it's another car. There's a lot of people in here. Quite a few people in here. Should I chase him? Chase him throughout the graveyard? Get some all right, here he comes. Get some chase music going. Dun, 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 dun. Take out a few headstones. That's creepy. That shit was creepy. Is that the guard? It probably is. Hold on, he's turning this way. Hold on, guys. Let's see what happens. I'm starting to be finished because I eat me spinach. Nope, that's just regular campers. Or visitors. I won't say campers. I thought I was the only fool up here. This is the second time. Remember last week? I think I came up last week and there was a car just sitting up there. I understand people love to lose their loved ones and they are just really going through it. So I guess they come up here and spend as much time as possible. Kind of like it when it snows because the skies light up just a little bit for you to see. So we're back down to the second terrace. It's not foggy like I thought it would be. Oh my God. There were lights coming from over here. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out. I want you guys to check out Aloco. I'm not advertising this person nor their channel, but when I get the chance, will be possibly attending a few of her events. I think she has some kind of connection with quite a few popular TV personalities. Oh my God. TV ghost hunter personalities, one being Amy Bruni. She's a big fan of hers. I'm not sure if you guys heard of her. She is a local here, and I think she's really blowing up. Tell her I sent you, because she doesn't respond to me. Her name is Pretty Effin' Spooky. I'm only throwing this because she's like really trying to get people back into the paranormal. I think she's doing, the guy eventually we'll be hooking up with soon. He tends to hang out with her, or not hang out with her, but go to her events and such. Pretty effing spooky. Her name is Amanda. I can't pronounce her last name. Her last name's kind of rough. Is that gate open? That gate is open, right? Yeah, he just went through it. Unless it's a ghost car. But check out her channel. She kind of reminds me of another popular YouTuber, Lacey Decay from Paranormal Discovery. They're really, really involved in the paranormal, these two ladies. So, you want that real, I go to the graveyards. I'm hoping to catch whatever in here, etc. but they seem to have more, I ain't gonna say interest, but they seem to dig deeper. If you're into like the seances and things I kind of question. I won't say I don't believe, but I kind of, don't want to just say, yeah, I believe in that until I actually experience something like that. Don't mind me, these roads are really bumpy. Probably making y'all dizzy. But yeah, pretty effing spooky. She's a local here. And I think she's going to start, it seems like she's going to be filling in for the gentleman that does do ghost tours around here. Not fill in, but, like who's going to be the next big name in the city. And her name is, in the paranormal community, is really getting out there. What's that gentleman's name? Because he gave me a book. He told me where to find all the haunted sites here in the city. So there's a lot of controversy behind. There's some stories behind that. There was a original ghost crew here, and they're saying those are their stories. And I'll let you guys just research and dig and figure it out. Where's that light at, though? I saw a light here. Oh, God. So, back in front of the 1,000 stairs. I only come over here because a lot of people tend to want to come over here. And they tend to want to mess around over here. Because these stairs are claimed to be haunted, but in my personal experience, there's no such thing as luck. Okay. Hello. I can't read your name. Keeb, how are you? What's been going on in here? Katrina been kicking people out left and right? I know there's a lot of assholes that come into the room, and it's like, dude, just sit back and relax. If you don't like what you're seeing, go to another room. One creepy cemetery, braver than me. Yeah, sometimes I just ask myself, what the hell am I doing? Turn my heat off first. All lights off. Door. I just want to see where that light came from. I saw the light twice. I'm already hearing noises. It was over here. That's the steam from my car. Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the most haunted cemeteries, at least in this area. It wasn't a deer. I don't see, like, I could show you guys right now. You know how you see the decorations or ornaments that people leave and they light up? It wasn't that. I didn't see it once, I saw it twice. I hope that's my miss. I think it is. I was watching CJ phase. I don't know what's about that dude. Him and Sonny was like, are we gonna be chasing the Misties? Oh, that scared the shit out of me, that twig. God. So are we gonna be chasing the Misties tonight? The Misties. No new art. Damn. Okay. That's all they do is speed around the city. They like to hear their engines cracking. Pop, 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 pop. See? His name is Shambu. That should be my new YouTube channel name. Shambu. I got the car is chilly as hell. Okay, here we go. Ultra bright light. The light was over here. It wasn't an animal because something would have had to been reflecting off his eyes. I come in peace and respect. That's all I like down here. As you see, you can barely see anything over here, out here. So I asked the question, if you're seeing stuff like that in the graveyard, and you go to find it and it's not there and you don't see nobody else around, you almost have to ask, is it something paranormal? With an orb? Kind of the best time to be in here. That's just lingering. How is it bugs are still out? Okay. Just want to keep an eye on things. Me neither. It's muddy as hell out here. The light. Okay, let me point it out. Okay, that was weird. You see where my light's pointing? Okay. The hill is behind those headstones over there. So I'm going up. I saw the light down around here. So what am I going to do, because this light is actually dying, I just charged this thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how dark it is I'm going to show you there are no lights besides the lights down there. Look. Now I'm rotating my camera, and you should be able to see what I saw going up the hill. And I see no lights. Okay, I'm going to do that again with the light. And I see no lights, nothing lit up, no decorations lit up, nothing like that. The only light you do see is down there between the trees, if I can get it. You see that light down there? And I didn't see it that far. I saw it over here. The original owner's headstone is right here. The man who bought this land around here. They say his spirit does come out from time to time and wander the graveyard, or he'd greet others and usually possibly scare them off. This is where I saw the light. Now I don't see nothing. Because the hill's right there. Mr. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. I'm just a little antsy. Mason? Cannon, I'm sorry, Mr. Cannon. So the hill's right there. You go up. I saw the light right around here. I'll do it again. There are no lights in this graveyard. And that's creepy as hell. And if it was an animal, that was one big ass animal, because it stood about as high as this pole from where I was over there. That's crazy. Insane. I'm gonna go back and look at my video as I was going up the hill. Not the car, because I know what I saw. I even backed up and damn near ran to the wall. Oh man, this is crazy. They say, oh, don't play with the spirits. I'm not playing with the spirits. I know my feet are gonna be muddy as hell. I don't even know why I parked down here. It's bone-chilling cold. This graveyard tends to pick whenever it wants to deal with people. From the ghetto graveyard, the third terrace to the second terrace. Is that somebody hiding behind it? No. Thought I heard somebody jump, run, do something. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make sense of this. It's not cars. You can actually see the cars downwards. See the lights? Those aren't those lights, those are cars. That light came from over there. Hold on. This shit creeps me out. Please stay still. Turn this off. Hold on, because maybe okay. Put this on before something crazy. That is amazing. Sorry for the music. So what was that? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video because even when I think Katrina, you were in the room when I was going up the hill. You didn't see nothing. I even backed up. I damn near ran to the wall. It is cold as shit. And it was in this area, Mr. Cannon's graveyard, or grave resting spot. And they say from time to time, this man will come out. His spirit will come out. Now, the funny thing is, there are leftover decorations of such. Like, I'll turn my lights off in my car, and if there's anything in here lit up, you should see it, right? I don't see a damn thing. Okay, what I'm gonna do is turn around and go the other way. Maybe it's further down, but I know what I saw. Is that it? A rearview mirror? No, that's not it. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. The only lights you will see, maybe it was that light down there. Maybe I'm wrong. It makes no sense though. Nah, that can't be it. Should I go back up the hillside? The only lights, can you guys see the light down there? You see that light down there? I'm gonna turn my lights off. But that's too far. That is way too far from being up on a hillside. When you're turning, you see nothing but. Nah, wow. There are no other lights, no other decorations that are lit up in this graveyard. It's almost like I was being signaled to come down here. Nah, that's not it. Okay, I'm gonna show you why. Because over here, you see how it continues to loop over? You guys can't see. You see how it's just, sorry about the exhaust. That makes no sense. It doesn't. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. Interesting, because you see no other, nothing in it. I know I'm being repetitive. I know just bear with me. Because this light is way too far I don't know. I'm not trying to be dramatic about it. Not doing this for views or anything. This is the stuff they talk about with this cemetery. Let's do this. Let's go up and around. Oh, my stomach is starting to mess with me too. I had Arby's, don't mind. And hopefully they haven't begun to shut its doors. And it wasn't a car. I don't think it was a car. You're watching closely, thank you. Because if you're new to the room, new to the channel, there is two graveyards. There's this one right here, and where those lights are over there, that's an additional cemetery separated from this one. I never go in there. I think it's family owned. I think people actually live there in that like a trailer or some kind of RV. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back up the way we came out, and maybe we can see those lights. Damn, Greenwood, you are creepy. Maybe we can see those lights going downhill. Trying to pave the roads again. I think, honestly, the key to ghost hunting is not coming out, calling it out. It is watching from a distance. Seriously. I know it sounds a little awkward and weird. When you call this stuff out, it doesn't happen. It happens when you least expect it. When you're... Sorry, these damn roads. When you're in your zone, when you're asleep, when you're minding your business, that's when stuff starts moving around, being thrown at you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's one of those ornaments. Okay, I thought that was a light. It was a light, but it wasn't that light. But yeah, I think that's when it happens. Not when you want it to happen, not with any of the devices or anything. It's starting to get foggy. Uh-oh, we're going through this again. Yay, the fog. Come when I want to leave. Okay, let's go down this hill and let's see. Now I'm on the third terrace going back down towards the second terrace. And it's starting, the fog is starting to roll in. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. I'm not trying to get locked in here. Are you guys enjoying the live? All three of you? There's been people in and out, so I don't really complain. Okay, let's see if his spirit is just messing with us. Now, this is the hill we're coming down, right? Let me get over here closer. Hold on, guys. It was right here, around here, because I almost ran into the wall. Yep, I'm not lying, because the light was down in here somewhere, which will point me over to Missing Cannon's grave. That's crazy. You can see the lights over the building down there. Was it those? It was right in between these trees somewhere. I was coming up. The only lights I could see was, you could see lights through the trees there, but it was at a ground level. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 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 Because here's the second terrace. I think this area is pretty haunted too. Just never been over here to investigate. This area kind of creeps me out. Wow. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. That is something else. I know what I saw. I know what my eyes saw. And it wasn't between the trees. It was at a ground level. That's where it was, at a ground level. Therefore, meaning I thought somebody was walking around. You do have people who also like to investigate, especially in this cemetery at night. Not unless they're hiding. Not unless they're hiding. Interesting. Wow. Alright, I hate that they can't fix this. Interesting. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, a lot of YouTubers numbers are starting to fall. Gotta get creative. Gotta get creative. I know one YouTuber, he's been at 800,000 for a while. Almost a year. I thought he would be at 1 million by now. I don't know if people are having a lack of interest in YouTube anymore or what. So, I don't know. So with the gates, I ain't gonna complain. I'm kind of glad they're open. Did you guys like that other graveyard I went to? I want to go back to that graveyard. I just don't want to get in those woods by myself because I don't know what's in there. I'm not too familiar with the area. And as you guys see, we have like a lot of coyotes around here. I'm still trying to figure out that light. I should go back up. Should I go back up one more time and see if I was tripping out? Maybe I saw something I shouldn't saw or thought I saw. I got a few minutes, I think. I'm really just I'm puzzled by it because I know when you go up those hills, a lot of people bring their decorations and stuff. Here. Ta-da! Okay. A lot of people bring their flowers. They bring these solar lit kind of decorations. You go up to them at nighttime. Sometimes you see some people were here probably visiting a loved one. And there are times where they're lit up. You can see them walking through the graveyard. You can see them when they're coming on. And there was a lot over in that area over there. That's what I'm thinking. Was it a spirit? Because if you came into the live as I was entering the graveyard, I said, "Oh, what's that light down there?" I'm thinking there's another ghost hunter down there. And I even backed up. Like it was this close from hitting the wall. And I had to stop because I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to figure out where this light source is coming from. Now, as you see, we have trees, and it's easily either mistaken a light coming through the trees, but this was at ground level. If you've been in here as many times as I've been in here, you'd be able to separate the ground level from the tree level. You can absolutely see the lights coming through the trees, street lights, other house lights, etc. But who's Nancy? Well, Nancy, you probably got the boot because you were acting up. But as I was saying, it could have been a spirit because they say, once again, Mr. Kenneth's spirit does wander the graveyard here. I've heard this before. I think it's also in my book. So, paranormal is crazy. It shows itself when it wanted. The paranormal will show itself when it wanted to show itself. And I think tonight was evidence of it showing itself. And it wasn't one of these LED bright lights. It was one of these kind of like natural looking, foggy looking lights. Like I said, I have to go back and look at the video again. I kind of want to do another run to see if I'm actually seeing what I'm seeing. Maybe it is. Maybe I am mistaken. The lights, it can't be though, because that light, this is all the lights around me. These are the only lights you see. I'm trying to make sense of this. This is the graveyard itself. Those are natural lights. Those are LED lights. It's crazy, you know? Nancy Alvarez. Where are you from, Nancy? From South America? Here in the United States? But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take another trip up there. Bear with me. Well, something's getting you in a lot of trouble. This damn thing, I hate this thing. Stay in there, damn it. All right. Imagine getting mad because I'm talking. What are you talking about? You must be saying something that's not too pleasant in here. Let's do one more run, guys. Because I know I'm going to get home and be like, am I tripping? Whoa. Hit the curve. Let's make this quick because I don't want this guy coming in. If I don't see the lights this time, I'm assuming it could have been paranormal. Not that it is paranormal, but it could have been. Because I know when I get home, I'm going to be like, damn, I should have just ran up there real quick. I'm going to make it quick, though, because I don't know what time these folks close up there. This guy's been kind of like off. 6 o'clock, gates are closed. 12 o'clock, gates are open. So I'm just going to run up there real quick. Maybe we'll see more than lights this time. I know what I saw. They're not my lights. It's not reflecting off the sign or nothing. No, it was way too far up. Here we go. Easy, easy, easy. Okay. As you see, there's a second terrace right here on my right. I'm coming up this way. Almost ran into the wall because I had to back up. And now I don't even see the damn one. Okay, there it is. There it is. Hold on. You guys see that light? Nope, that's not it. That's it right there. Can you see that light? Now, either A, that's coming from the street level, or B, I'm not sure. It may not be what I think it is. Back it up in neutral. So we're gonna go see. I do need some brakes. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the second terrace. I might be wrong. I'm not trying to get everybody's hopes and hypes up. But you saw the light, right? Hello, Nancy. Now we all saw the light. I zoomed in, right? Katrina, you're bad. I have to go back and read what she was doing. The spirit's like, oh God, here he comes again. Jesus. I don't know. I still think it's too far. I think some of those lights are just too far for me to say. Yeah, they do that, Katrina. The only light I can assume is just this one way down here. That's the only light I can see that is. And it got real bright in here. That's the only light I think it can be. But I still think that light's way too far. Because everything else you can barely see through the tree lines. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm not going to say it's paranormal, but I am going to say it's very interesting. Very interesting. Does she come in here a lot? I think that's the first time I've probably seen her in here. Because here I am up on a hillside. Can you see the light? Can you see that? That's my laser pointer. That's where I'm at, seeing this light when I'm going up the hillside. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch it too. Also, first time. Some people are bored. They don't believe in this stuff, and you have to really try to prove it to them. And come in here and make a mockery of it. That's in anybody's room. That's the hard thing about having a paranormal channel. There are a lot of non-believers out there. They're gonna call your bluff. They're gonna talk trash. Some of them are bored. Some of them are at work. Who knows? I'm not sure. I never go in nobody's room talking trash. I'm just not that bored. If anything, I sit and watch, and then I'll go back at certain time stamps and be like, hey, can you answer this about this? Blah, 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 blah. I would love to go to the other graveyard. I get kind of like a little wary, like as soon as I go in, they're gonna just lock up everything without even knowing I'm in there. Oh, wait. Hello. Hello. I've been here. Alright guys, you guys leave your comments down in this comment section. You let me know what you think it is. I even went back up. Maybe it was the light from the house. That is a bright light. I'm telling you, the light I saw was faint, dim, and it looked like it was just sitting there. Like I said, I thought it was just somebody else in here doing their thing. And I don't know. We just have to find out. We'll find out soon. If it was not paranormal, if it was paranormal. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Monday Katrina. All my moms coming in here, hanging out. Even those who got a little time out, stop running your mouth and talking shh. Respect the rules of the room. People won't be putting you out, so you're doing something that's getting you booted. Now unless that's the old high school rival, Katrina. I'm kidding. Yeah, this guy's lights is super bright. Jesus. You find your way home? I hope so. Hey guys, let me get going. I'm supposed to be home doing some other things. I thank you all for tuning in, hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the live. If you get a chance, go back, check out the video. See if I missed anything. Starting to get foggy up there, but another day for that. With that being said, thank you, Katrina. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody that tuned in, hung out. Thanks for your likes and comments. And I will, Katrina. Thank you. To the next one. I might be out tomorrow. I might go back to the other one. We'll see. Try and really see what's up there before I go venturing up there. There's signs saying there's snakes out there, everything. So you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Stay spooky.